What's up, you all? And in honor of the Queen of Rock and Roll, Miss Tina Turner. Tina Turner featuring Cher and Elton John, proud Mary at Divas Live 99 in 4K. Now, she was around 44 during this, wasn't she? Or she was a little over 40 at this time. So let's get right on into it. And was still killing. And I mean, respectfully, the body. She looks beautiful. That's what that's what I'm trying to say. You know, respectfully.
Her name is.
She looks well. She looks well. And that guitar riff, that's legendary. You know what's coming with that guitar riff. Yeah, the party all by herself over there.
We kind of like to do things nice and easy.
Legendary monologue too.
But somehow, you see, we never ever seem to do
Nothing.
nothing.
That dirty South type. You know what I mean? That grimy, raspy rawness. I mean, that's her.
You know why?
Tell us why.
Because just because.
You better do it.
I'll take the beginning of this song and do it. Easy.
I love this. It's like building suspense. You know what I mean? Oh.
And then.
Oh, okay. Another huge legend.
We're gonna do the finish.
I mean, just legendary. I mean,
This is the way we do. Proud Mary. After a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep. And worried about the way that things might have been. They will keep on turning.
it make you want to do that Tina dance just like this.
Keep on burning.
It really does. Rolling on the river. Y'all better perform back there. Dang. She's got a naturally low raspy voice, but she can go up there. I mean, surprisingly bright. Come on, headphones. Who was that? Her Elton. Go ahead. One thing about her, she never gonna be still live. You get what you pay for. Come on. Elton. I mean, body banging. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Oh, oh, okay. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting that. Look at her legs. Came in shouting. I mean shouting.
If you're going down to the river, bet you're gonna find some people who live. You ain't got no one, you got no one. People on the river are helping you.
Come on. In the band is fire. The band is fire. The band is fire. The band was bad. I mean, the way Cher came out just killed me. I just had to. I mean, the way she was like, and they were showing from her top half. All the action was really down, and in the feet and the legs. They showed up from her top half. The way she. It looked kind of like she was shimmying from the top half, but not knowing what she's doing about it. But nonetheless, absolutely incredible. And like I said, one thing about Tina Turner, a Tina Turner show, she will never stand still. Like that's not gonna happen. She was so energetic. Even in her later years, like I was watching performances after I heard, first of all, I binge watched the interviews like for like 2 days. That's just what I do. Some reason, try to sort of get to know them more. Know what they're thinking, sort of get in their heads. But anyway, I like binge watch for 2 weeks, for 2 days after I heard. But I watched the performance she did with, I believe it was with Oprah, wasn't it? Or it was sometime much later than this, in the 2000s. And she was around 60 years old, I would say, and she was still she would not stand still. Like she would just move. Something was moving. The head, the legs, the hips, something was moving the whole time. And I mean, her energy is just like it's just like it's unmatched. I mean, she would not, even at that age, stay still. I mean, it just didn't matter. And she was just, her vocals were still strong, and just still that, like I said, that dirty raw, like South type of style. That's just what she had. I mean, it was rock and roll, you know what I mean? It was raw. It was raw, it was real. It was just fire, you know what I mean? Fire. She was an explosive performer. One of the greatest of all time, I seriously do believe. I mean, like I said, never stopping, no matter how old she got. Just constantly moving and singing and doing it live. That's the kicker here. As much as she moved, she sang, and her vocals were hers. It was live. I mean, that alone requires, a freaking standing ovation. For you to, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that as young as I am. What she was doing in the 60s, that is real. I mean, she was doing everything. And also Mr. Elton John was killing them keys and his energy, and just he is a whole legend by himself, a whole legend by himself. So it's great that he was there to celebrate, do that, to play for her was awesome, and his energy, like I said, was fire. And now Cher again, her energy is awesome, and I've seen her perform for the Jack with the Jackson Fives long before even this, and I was amazed by how she was keeping up. You know what I mean? With Michael and his brothers, and they were like kids by that age. And she was actually kids. I don't know much about Cher, to be honest with you, so I didn't know what she's capable of really. And to see that, and to see her here, just I mean, just doing the shouting and things like that, coming out with that energy, I loved it. I mean, they're all whole legends who's been here way longer than most. You know what I mean? Who has had a career way longer and burned brighter than most could ever. And so the whole thing, and that monologue, even that long monologue at the beginning, where it's just a dun 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 dun. You hear that, and you already know. I don't care who you are. You know what's about to happen. You know who this is, and that's legendary. And the fact that I wasn't bored by that long monologue, and I pretty much memorized the whole thing. It just tells you it's the suspense she's building up. You know what I mean? That's the genius of it. It's the suspense, and it's fun. It's engaging. Like, come on, come on, come on. I mean, I just loved it. And the audience reactions was I just loved it. I just love it. They were like, why? She was like, you know why? They were like, why? Somebody in the audience said, why Tina? I just love it. I love it, and it's just, I mean, people. I mean, I have a few examples, personally, to me, in my opinion, who can perform on this level. Bruno Mars and Beyonce for me in this era. At the moment, there may be more, but at the moment, they just come to my mind. Who can perform at this level, and constantly be moving and sing live as well, for the most part live, and do it at the same time, and to not, you get your money's worth of that one. That comes what I'm trying to say. But other than that, Miss Tina was like, to me. I mean, she was like the blueprint for that, for a real true performer, and live singer at the same time, and to be able to do them both excellently. And I just mean, she's a legend. All of them are legends. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. Please continue for more of your favorites.